Breaking, our favorite hip hop couple suffered a tragedy over this weekend. Is someone's life in danger? Now let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like, share, subscribe per usual. For those who are digitally passing by, go ahead and smash that subscription button. Yes, hit the notification bell for everyone. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. Most importantly, listen to this video. I won't keep you guys long. Listen to this video from beginning to end. Drop some comments in the comment section. Keep it respectful and peaceful always in the chat. Thank you very much. If you are interested in donating, go ahead and hit that cash app. It's right here. You see it. Also, more donation information is in the description section. Zelle, also my cash app again there. And you can hit that super thanks. That thanks, yes, right next to the share to donate. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. It takes resources to enhance and evolve and support my channel. That is a way. And also share this video. It's free to share. It's free to like. That's another way of supporting your girl, The Mix. As you can see, guys, what this video is going to be about. Yes, Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti suffered a tragedy this weekend. This is just so heartbreaking, heartfelt. Let me just go ahead and share this article I came across. It's been trending all over social media, on X, on IG, Facebook, but let me share this article and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion. Okay, you guys, as you can see, based on TMZ.com, Yo Gotti brother Big Juke, SHOT and KILLED, after a funeral service that happened over this weekend. I believe it happened yesterday because this article is dated January 13th and today is Sunday the 14th. Oh, the weekend has gone by quickly. So this is Gotti's brother. Oh, this is a tragedy. I believe this is his older sibling too. Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Juke Mims, was SHOT and KILLED this weekend, TMZ has confirmed. Sources with direct knowledge tell us the rapper's older sibling was GUNNED down Saturday in Memphis or near Winchester Road. Reports this MURDR took place after he'd attended a funeral service in the area. That is such a tragedy. So, and I'm interjecting really quickly. So you mean to tell me he attended a funeral and right afterwards his life was taken? He was unalive himself. That's just crazy. That's just unconscionable for me in my mind. Make it make sense. This is such a tragedy because don't get it twisted. I grew up in the city, urban area for the most part. Many melanated black and brown people grew up in hood type of areas, as they want to call it, and we've experienced a lot of crime in our area, but as you get older you would think that things will simmer down. And I have heard and read some things about Memphis, Tennessee, that it is riddled with crime. So what is going on though? Come on now. Another black male lost his life to senseless GUN violence. Okay, the article further cites there are videos circulating online that purportedly show bleeding on the ground with people attending to him. The exact details of the SHOTING are unclear at this point, but Juke is confirmed, DEAD. Wow. Okay. Big Juke was incredibly close to his famous brother, that is Yo Gotti, you guys. He appears to officially be affiliated with Gotti's label Collective Music Group, promoting artists and under the imprint and appearing in music videos for them as well. Juke seemed to be more so on the business side of things. So he handled the administrative and probably the business deals and connections and the behind the scenes type of stuff that quote unquote co-partners or co-executives do or something like that. So the article further cites, it's sad that he happened to be KILLED during a time of mourning, something he alluded to in one of his last IG stories Saturday, where he was honoring a fallen relative. Oh my gosh. This is his IG story. He was honoring a relative. Rest in peace, Unc. Unclear if Gotti himself was with Juke during the KILLING. He hasn't addressed his brother's MURDR just yet either. Another element to this is the possibility that this might be related to the MURDR of Young Dolph in 2021. At least that's speculation online anyway. As we reported, cops rushed to Gotti's Memphis restaurant shortly after the young rapper was SHOT down himself outside of a cookie store. This out of fear of possible retaliation. Oh my gosh, so this is allegedly connected, Young Dolph I've heard of Young Dolph. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, you guys, this article is making me uncomfortable because your girl, the mix, I ain't gang at all. I'm just reporting. So you mean to tell me these two stories are allegedly connected in a negative or not so good way? Oh my gosh. Alrighty. The article further cites, it's no secret Dolph, oh my gosh, and Gotti had beef. I did not know that. And now many suspect this might be connected. Oh my goodness. I did not know this, you guys. So this is my first time reporting on this. And the reason why I'm reporting on this is because, or highlighting this, is because of Angela Simmons dating Yo Gotti for over a year or so now, probably going on 2 years. So the article further cites, also worth noting, the location of Juke's, M-U-R-D-E-R, is not far from Gotti's establishment. In fact, it's on the same block. This is also not very far from where Dolph's, M-U-R-D-E-R, took place. We've reached out to Gotti's camp for a comment. So far, no word. Memphis, Tennessee. Jump in the chat. What's going on, y'all? Is Angela okay? Is she safe? Is her life in jeopardy? I did, let me just share this, you guys. I did come across something. I think it was on X a few weeks ago. Someone did a post on Angela and Gotti, but someone basically was stating in the chat, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it or recall it word for word, but basically like she needs to get away from him because of, I guess, alleged things going on unsafely behind the scenes, you know, or whatever he's involved in. Yo Gotti, meaning Yo Gotti, is not for her, Angela Simmons, to be affiliated with him because of he got a lot of ish going on, pretty much, you know, some enemies, I guess, behind the scenes. So I found that to be interesting, and voila, look what just happened. And that brings me to this point, everyone. If you think about it, Angela Simmons, her ex-fiance, was Gunned as well, down. So what do you all think? At a certain point, you guys, you have to look yourself in the mirror. Like Michael Jackson's song said, it starts with the man in the mirror. And I'm not coming on here shading or speaking down. Let's just be transparent right now. We're all adults. This is an adult show. You know, we're all adults and we're grown. There's a certain time in life and when you go through certain experiences or whatever. And I'm not saying that Angela Simmons is better than Gotti or whatever, or better than her ex, but you have to doing some self-evaluation, maybe start moving differently with the people you allow in your life or you allow yourself to connect with, because this, in my opinion, is not good. It's not good. It's a pattern of things continuously happening. And not to say life doesn't happen when you are in a committed relationship, when you're married, when you're dating someone exclusively, regardless of your dating or who you're committed to. And if things are constantly happening, it could be the smallest things that happens repeatedly. Just something always going wrong. It's just something, a problem, you know, whether it be small or minor or large. That's just something to take into consideration. And maybe Angela Simmons may need to pull a Sierra opinion. And I say that respectfully. I want them to win as a couple, but to me, in my opinion, this doesn't look right. It doesn't at all. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. Hopefully Yo Gotti proves me wrong, and that's his rap name, you guys. He's not going to marry her. I doubt it. And I think she's wasting her time. I do. I think Angela's in her 30s. It's time to reevaluate some things. But let me go ahead and share this article with you all because, again, in my opinion, this seems like a red flag in terms of pattern-wise. Okay, everyone. Although this is an old article, People.com, man who K-I-L-L-E-D, Angela Simmons, ex-fiance, gets life in prison, justice served. And this is Angela Simmons and her ex. And to my understanding, it's being alleged that he was a part of some type of street life. I don't know what that entailed, the details involving what alleged street life he was connected to, but if that was the case, this is allegedly the result of that. I don't know the logistics of it, but this is her ex-fiance. And to my understanding, her dad, it's being alleged that Ron, he was not a happy camper when it came to this guy. So, but we can't pick our kids' mates. We were actually in that position too when we were young and kids, whatever, for those who are over a certain age. So, but the article further cites Angela Simmons' ex-fiance, K-I-L-L-E-R, was sentenced to life in prison on Friday, and the reality star is satisfied with the ruling. Michael Williams fatally S-H-O-T Sutton, and Simmons, who is Simmons' former fiance and father of her 5-year-old son. Again, this is an article from 2022. Just outside of Sutton's garage in 2018. Days later, Williams surrendered police and was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, possession of a firearm, during commission of a felony, and MURDER. People confirmed at the time. Hudson was 37. Williams was also sentenced to another 15 years for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, per TMZ. He'll be up for parole after at least 30 years. Simmons, 34, who reportedly gave emotional testimony before the court on Friday, reacted to the sentencing on Instagram. "We got you. Justice served. Justice served today. We got you. We got him," she wrote, alongside sentimental photos of herself and son Sutton. The former Run's House star also shared a sweet throwback picture of the Tenson holding their son on his shoulder. Her Instagram story writing, "We got you. Justice served today," along with a red heart emoji. Simmons added a picture of Tenson hugging her baby bump when she was pregnant and echoed, "We got you," added a prayer hands emoji and another red heart. Oh my gosh, this is emotional. Okay, you guys, so I highlighted that article situation because, again, pattern. And we're talking about pattern. Is Angela Simmons' life in jeopardy, in danger now because of the connection she has with Yo Gotti? And it's being alleged or reported that Young Dolph, Murder, and Yo Gotti's now recent brother, RDR, his government name is Anthony, and JOOK is connected. So is Angela's life in jeopardy? Should Angela Simmons reevaluate some things and possibly reconsider and move a little bit differently in the dating space, in the dating world? Like I said, Sierra, look at the Sierra route. Look at who Sierra dated before Russell Wilson. Google that yourselves. I don't have time to go into a full history of Sierra's dating selection and choices and relationships, but it was pretty sketchy and problematic and borderline toxic, allegedly, or whatever. So just to speak to that, and then you look at Angela Simmons, and not to say that Angela Simmons is pretty and this and that, and not to say Angela Simmons' family is above everyone, because they're not. They grew up in the hood too. The Simmons, Russell Simmons, Rev Ron, just all of the hip-hop people from our generation when we were younger, silver spoons in their mouths. They were not at all. So it's like impoverished areas, urban areas, riddled with drugs, alcohol, abuse, crime, and all of that. So I mean, hey, most of us melanated and black and brown people, we are a product of our environment historic wise, or an extension of that. Doesn't mean that you grow to be that yourself. So that's what I'm saying. But should Angela reconsider moving a little bit differently? Is her life in jeopardy? I'm going to go ahead and post in the community section about this topic, and I need for you all to let me know, do you think Angela Simmons' life is in jeopardy? I remember I mentioned to you, I came across something a few weeks ago. Someone commented basically like Angela Simmons should get away from Yo Gotti because of whatever he has going on wise behind the scenes. So I found that to be kind of strange, because I didn't know anything about that. So, but I know, like I said, Memphis, Tennessee is riddled with issues. It's riddled with people who, oh gosh, who are just in a lifestyle of unaliving people. And I just think, in my opinion, Angela Simmons should possibly navigate things differently. And there's nothing wrong with speaking about that. And I personally can speak to that myself. I've had my share, and it's when you are tired of problematic situations, things is always coming up that you gotta fixable-ish. It's like, oh, I gotta fix this, I gotta do it. Something like unnecessary-ish. That's really what I'm saying. Even if you have like a homegirl, you might have a homegirl who is something that's always going on with her. Then you get another homegirl, something that's always going on with her. Well, how are you attracting these type of homegirls? There's something that's always going on with. And then it's impacting your life in a sense directly, because you are either that person that's helping them financially, or you're trying to figure it out mentally. So it's like emotionally and financially and sometimes physically draining, being attached or being acquainted with people who always have constantly something going on, and you can't explain why, because in most situations, no one is going to tell you every single thing that's going on behind the scenes in their lives, or how they're moving, or what they've done, to move or mishandle people in the past. So, and which is probably karma, or that energy coming back into their lives, and you are now a part of their lives. So my point is that sometimes, like Michael Jackson says, we have to start with the man in the mirror. and start maybe moving differently. Don't nobody want struggle relationships. I'm not for that. I didn't even know about struggle relationships until I was actually living in a struggle relationship of a couple of them. And that's not normal. It ain't. So it's not. It's not. I'd rather be by myself at peace instead of dealing with somebody else's baggage. And like I said, I'm not saying life doesn't happen to any of us. Things don't happen. But when there's a constant pattern, it's time to do some self-reflecting, some true meditating, maybe true fasting. And I know Angela Simmons, to my understanding, she's in tune with the earth, meditating and all of that. But Angela, sweetie, are you really, really in tune with it? Let's just, and I'm not saying that this is your fault, Gotti'S fault, and I'm rooting for them. I'm also not saying that I'm rooting against them. But at the same time, just because it looks good on paper, optic-wise, picture-wise, look at them, beautiful couple. It looks good in that respect, doesn't mean that it's good for you. I hope you guys see my point. Last thing I want to do is come across like I'm speaking down on someone, because that's not the case, because I'm far from perfect, but I've learned, and this is auntie talking, and we all can learn from one another in some way, shape, or form, in my opinion. I'm forever a student. Heck, I learn from my kids, and they're younger than me, so I'm never too old or age where I'm not teachable. So that's the message for anyone. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the comment section. Over to the community section. Vote, 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 vote. Is Angela Simmons' life in jeopardy? Should she distance herself from Yo Gotti, or probably maybe reevaluate their relationship and take the Ciara route and just do something totally different? I know it could be possibly uncertain when people make a bold choice to do something completely different. That's healthy. There's nothing wrong with the Ciara route. That right there is healthy. It appears to be healthy. Russell, I don't see any problem unless they hid their problems really, really good from the public. But it's safe to say, in my opinion, I don't think they have any huge major problems or something one after another, some type of toxic or problematic situation occurring. I'm not in their household, Ciara and Russell's household, but come on now. Nah. So, and just compare that to Ciara's dating history, where she came from. So, and I say this respectfully, sometimes you have to make a bold step and a bold transformation for peace. It's nothing better than peace. Money can't buy peace. That's all. So, rest in peace to Yo Gotti's brother. My condolences to he and his family. Rest in peace, Anthony, aka Juke. Hopefully the crime gets better this year. I know that sounds weird. Hopefully the crime decreases significantly this year in Memphis, Tennessee, and all across the United States, especially when it comes to Black and brown people in impoverished urban areas. And we just get it together, you guys. So like this video, share this video, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.